when everyone was bullish on Ethereum back at 4K over here, we were the ones saying, no, Ethereum, in order to go to all-time highs, it first has to go home, right? It first has to go home. Well, Ethereum went home. So now, I think it's realistic to expect it to go to new all-time highs. Now, does that mean it's going to happen tomorrow? Probably not. Could there be a correction between now and when Ethereum breaks all-time highs? Probably. But when I look at a chart like this, it looks like it has a lot of momentum. And my base case is that it will break through 4K. And then my base case is ultimately that it will go to a new all-time high. Therefore, before we get to that, I want to just talk about what's a realistic target. Now, two things. First of all, I could be completely wrong. Maybe Ethereum tops out now, right? And I'm just completely off base. And just because I was right about it going home doesn't mean that my next view is going to be correct. I could be wrong. So we need to accept that. But I just want to go through 3 different ways to view the market. And also to say, look, you don't actually need to know where the top is. There is a way to navigate the market with a DCA strategy. A lot of people think about DCAing in. They never think about DCAing out as the market gets extremely heated. So, and also you're probably thinking, haven't you made a ton of Ethereum videos recently? Like 4 of my last 5 videos have been Ethereum. It's true. They have been. But I will talk about what I think is important. And what I think is important right now is to focus on Ethereum. Okay? So, the first thing that I want to mention is I threw out a price target yesterday, or sometime recently, and I got myself into trouble because I said, I think $5,700 is a reasonable place to go. And I thought people would be happy. People got mad. They're like, well, hold on a second. Can't it go beyond 5,700? And the answer is obviously it can. 5,700 for me, right? It was sort of like a conservative target, right? A target at which point it might make sense to skim some profits in case that's all we get. Because again, no one knows just how high the market will go. 5,700 came from the butterfly effect video, where there's this butterfly harmonic pattern coming from Elliott wave theory that suggests that 5,700 would be sort of like the minimum target. And the reason why I say that is because this is the butterfly harmonic, where you have X to A, B, C, and D. And from X to B, you have that 0.786, which is exactly what we got, right? Like 0.785, 0.786, basically the same thing. And the C could go as low as the 0.886, or it could be as high as the 0.382. Notice that that first area the Ethereum really turned around back up here was around that 0.382 level. So that was where the Ethereum bulls first tried to break through, around the 0.382. Then they tried again around the 0.56, and then they tried again all the way down here at around the 0.83. Again,